Is the morgue going to be full of zombies?
Yeah, we're gonna get to do some combat. It's way better than talking to ladies that think they're vampires.
Is this it?
I cannot enter.
This is the building. I don't know if this is an entrance. No, you have to go around.
Where are we on the map? So we started down in Southfuck.
Wow, that's
offensive. Here is where what's his face died. We took the boat over to here. Okay, yeah. So are these real districts of London?
I do not believe so. They're certainly not based on a real London.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Bullet.
Spooky.
District status healthy. The old morgue is its entire district.
It is as healthy as a morgue can be, which is to say everyone is dead. Or undead, I guess.
I would argue that people being undead in the morgue is probably not a healthy state.
Well, good news, bad news. Don't go through that door that just leads you back out front.
Thanks, Chris.
God damn it, the delays. Damn it, Josh.
Literally right after I hit the button.
I saw you looking at it, and I figured I'd warn you. Well, the door's unlocked now. Good for us.
Woo.
Alex, would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf?
Vampire. I thought a lot about it. It's cause like the werewolf thing is because it's like so chaotic. You're constantly changing, constantly gotta worry about what you're doing, where you're going, where your clothes situation is. Vampire, you just have to like suck it up and get used to it. And really you have a way to get out of it. Like you decide to live how long you want and then you kill yourself and then that's it.
Can I just say I love the wordplay in telling a vampire to suck it up?
I didn't even think about that.
Oh.
But yeah, there you go, literally.
Nom 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 nom.
What's our power do? Yeah.
Okay, so it is just a straight up stun attack.
Right, but you can't eat them though. Is my point. It's not stun in the way the game describes stun. Anyway, I don't know about the werewolf versus vampire thing, because like
must be the same strain.
Yeah, what is your thought as men who are already hairy?
Well, I mean that's not even something I'd factor into it for me. Like more, it's just like first of all, werewolves aren't immortal, and I kind of the immortality thing appeals to me. I'll be honest. That's thing number one.
Well, I mean the immortality thing is only if you eat people constantly.
Well, it doesn't have to be people. In theory, you could live off of livestock, or it depends on the canon. Also, you could only eat bad people. We can make this work.
You just eat blood sausage all the time, black pudding.
Or you get a hookup with the hookup with what's its name, the blood bank, right? Like you have a guy.
We've seen so many examples in fiction of ways around that.
What the?
The major downside to vampire is living too long, and in some cases, if you're not a pretty vampire. If you're like a demonic vampire, that's a different story.
Okay, would you become a vampire or a werewolf if your only choice of vampire was a Nosferatu vampire?
I would still pick Nosferatu vampire. I think that's still pretty badass.
Like,
If it was though, like if it was a monster where you're like drooling and like crawling on the floor, then it's like I might as well just be a werewolf at that point.
No, we're not talking like Buffy vampires. That's you got to go downstairs, Josh. That door that was locked, you have the key for now. The door at the stairs.
Right.
Balls of
There's other stuff here.
fortifiers. As popular as they are in
There's the thing with werewolves is like
do contain iron tartrate.
you only have to worry about it once a month, and I feel like that's so much easier to deal with. Like you lock yourself up once a month, and other than that, you could just live a normal life. Whereas vampires, you can't go out during the day. You got to live off of blood. You're pale in complexion. The sun will kill you. You can't go over to people's houses unless they invite you. So I don't know. It's a tough decision for me.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals.
I'd probably go vampire myself. Like werewolf has always struck me as more of a curse. Like, you know, it's
Okay.
not easily controllable.
The other problem with vampires, though, theoretically, especially like in this universe in particular, where we've got the whole Adam and Eve thing, is this really one of those things where like if you get bit by a vampire and turned, are you damned? In which case, like, I don't know if living forever is worth a subsequent eternity in hell. Whereas like a werewolf, I don't know if they actually get damned. The physics of soul eating in general has always fascinated me. Like when Shang Tsung eats someone's soul, what happens?
That's a good point. And that's really, like, from one end you can be like, well, hell's not real. But then it's like, well, you're living in the vampire world, so maybe it is. Because that is kind of like the basis of their existence.
Or maybe, well, it depends on the vampire lore too, right? And that's the thing is like, you don't have time when you're getting bitten by a vampire to ask these questions about what
Oh my god, that's the worst, right? Because you're like, though, I need to know that information before I make a decision. But you can't.
I like that you
Fairness,
have...
I'm not sure you'd know it in universe either, right?
Well, but okay, so if nothing else, thinking about this for a while does make me respect vampire stories like this one, where you have like vampires that have daddy issues and long for information from their creator, like Lestat, right? Like he didn't have a choice, and he also had all these questions and was just sort of abandoned into this world where he's a vampire now, and he has to figure this shit out on his own.
Hi.
It's John Doe.
Can I block, or is it all dodging?
It's all dodging. One thing that's cool about this guy is he makes those little ghost guys of himself.
Ah, damn it. Excuse me, I need you to... No. This doesn't seem incredibly reliable. The lock-on is actually making this fight harder. Please
Use your gun!
That might not be a bad idea. Well, how do I reload? Okay. Damn it. Yeah,
Damn
you
it.
know, think I see where people were coming from when they said this game's combat is not the most fantastic aspect of it.
It's not, but I enjoy it. I feel like it's just really not designed for melee at all. Or ranged, rather. Just drink the crap out of this guy so we have all the blood in the world to go into... I just saw it. We might want to get the increased blood drain on, or increase the big thirst you were making fun of.
I literally did get that. That was one of the things we got.
But did we upgrade it?
In as much as we could at the time. Alright, we need to recharge the stamina. It's annoying to me that that they immediately attack when getting out of that stun. Here, we're just gonna goodbye. Oh, what? So I hit him with that attack again and they get up immediately. That's fucking stupid. Oh, come on. What's up with this run animation?
So I am probably in the minority here, but it's all about me. I'm probably in the minority here, but I actually kind of like the way this game plays combat-wise. Not so much that it's well implemented, it's actually jank AF, but as the kids would say. But I like that loop of needing to constantly drink to the combat system. I mean, it's basically just mana, but it's kind of a fun way of replenishing mana and making mana regain a thing that...
Yeah, because it's like it forces you to get in close. You have to like bite the person. You can't just like stay ranged the entire time or just like, you know, like cheat.
I can definitely like I get the idea behind it. I'm just not sure I like the way it's implemented. What the fuck happened there?
To me, I just see this like as this is just so impressive to me. Just as like a step forward for Dontnod, and if they put this out now and refine it for another game, I'm really excited to see that, because I think like it's very easy at this point for them to refine things and implement like their engine better.
Did any of us play Remember Me? I own it. I've actually unfortunately never played it.
No.
Josh?
No, I've never gotten around to playing it myself either. Let's see what happens.
I'm wondering how this compares, because I know Remember Me is also an action game with a story mechanic, or a story emphasis, right?
Are you gonna finish that sentence, Chris?
What did I finish? Sorry, I'm
The
distracted
story
by the
emphasis, and then you just kind of faded out there.
I'm mesmerized by the beauty of your combat.
It's working.
Are we collecting
Why
blood
is he
with
able
that
to
knife?
resist?
Are we getting blood from that knife?
Well, I've switched it back to the stake to try to get a stun on him, but that didn't actually seem to do much.
I think you have to wait for him to yeah. You have to wait for him to be vulnerable.
What the fuck was that? I got fucking stuck.
Well, he's almost dead. He's almost dead. Keep calm, carry on, as the British would say during 30 years from now.
How long is it taking you to get to the part where I died?
You
But
died?
now you have to say it in a Cockney accent.
Oh, you died. Oh, shit. Am I not live? Oh, I'm not live. Hold on.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, there was a bit where I
streaming
dropped
does
some
this thing.
frames there for a second.
Yeah, I think Alex and I got desynced for a second.
This has happened to me forever, where YouTube will just automatically turn off live, so I'm constantly having to click on the live button. Over and over again.
Hold still, please. Oh, damn it. It doesn't get enough blood to make it worth losing the stun. Oh, fuck this game, man. I'm
Okay, well,
not
we can play
having
something
fun
else.
with this combat. Let's rush to John Doe land here.
See, that was pretty cool.
It's annoying that they can parry me.
It's locked, all right.
Locked. Awesome. Alright, we're gonna give this one more try here. Oh, come on. Yeah.
And then we're gonna walk all the way back, or we're gonna be done with the game.
No. No. God damn it. Let's see what we can do with the revolver. Okay. Wow, that is a pitiful amount of damage. Oh, it stuns him. I did not realize the revolver could do that. That's actually... That's interesting. Come on. Hang on.
We got this. Come on, I believe in you.
Like, I don't feel like it's giving me a good idea of when is the appropriate time to attack and when to dodge.
Like when he does that pounce move he just did, that would be...
Well, obviously, but there's not a whole lot of tell for that. There we go.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without...
I do love the idea that the toughest villain in this game is a man named John Doe.
Blood is so interesting. Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Now do you know why we have to go back and drink those people? So that we could beat these guys?
I'd much rather just not have to fight them, but... Alright, let's analyze the enigmatic formulae and watery-rich blood sample. Cool. How do we get out of here?
Back
Not
the
gonna lie,
way
I was
we
kind of
came.
expecting another exit there.
Well, the good
Is
news
there a
is they should all be dead.
sprint? Alright, that's Dark Souls rules, so this should sprint us, yes, there we go. And we don't get XP for... Oh. Seems we have an encore performance. Goodbye.
You mean for killing things? You do get XP, but just not nearly as much as...
Right.
And not for skulls like that, I believe.
Excuse me, I need to eat. Oh, that didn't instantly kill them. That's somewhat unfortunate. Alright. Please get us to a safe.
We did it! Now we can leave through that door. I mean, we could always leave through that door, but just now it makes sense.
I guess it's a good thing we didn't send an intern back here or something.
Although I have to wonder how a hospital that has like been dealing with the literal plague, not literal plague, but you know, all of this death has been avoiding going to the morgue.
Yeah. Alright, well, that has been this week of Vampyr plus 14 minutes. So
Josh is
I'll
so
figure out
angry.
how to cut that in at some point.
Just skip some of the ones we fought over. That's fine. We'll do fine.
Oh yeah, we did flawless run. What are you talking about? We didn't die to him ever.
All right. Bye.
Goodbye, vampires.
Vampyr.
The Y stands for press Y to shoot.
That's still
Press
not...
Y to stun. Oh no, they resisted it.
Oh, Josh is so angry.
That was
I
not
think-
fun. That was not a good... This
I
combat
think you need
system is
a nap.
not coming together.
We can play something else, or you can go take a nap.
I'm not saying we're going to quit playing the game. It's just like I can understand why people said the combat system is not the best.